Hey everyone, it's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Aquarius, Season 1, Episode 11, titled Your Mother Should Know. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to nbc.com/Aquarius. Watch the full episode there. Let's get right to it. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons, and final score. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And we got about 2 more episodes left, I believe, of Aquarius. So that's 2 more weeks, man. David Duchovny of Aquarius, and then, of course, in January he returns with the X-Files for 6 episodes. That'll end in the beginning of March, if I'm correct, with 6 weeks. And then after that, hopefully in summer of 2016, by the next 3 months they should start filming. Within the next 3 months they'll be filming Aquarius Season 2. Don't quote me on that, but within the next 3 months, at least by November, he should already be filming Aquarius. So that's really awesome. So they still have it renewed for Season 2. Of course, NBC could always cancel it at any time. I guess, say, because this is a very low rated, even on a Saturday. You put it on a show on a Saturday, that's when it's usually a dead show. And, but I record it and watch it on a Sunday. Anyway, let's get right to it. First off, Charlie's mom arrives, basically. So that's kind of weird. Like, Mama? Anyway, Bunchy's little brother got killed, I always say basically, I'm sorry. He gets killed, man. So, Charlie wants his baby to be free. He doesn't want it to be poked or, in the hospital and everything. And Emma and Ryan and, what's her name? Sadie. I believe her name's Sadie, right? Sadie. They're breaking and entering into this house. Emma used to know these people, and they're going to get some baby material because, they need, the baby needs diapers and formula, all that. So Sam is gathering evidence, of course. Sam's doing his own little thing, gathering evidence. Grandpa Charlie died, or Granddaddy Charlie, and I guess that meant something to Charlie when the mom told him, and he's kind of like, well, you told me, so get. And he just went on his day. Guapo beats this guy up because apparently, a lot of his dope is missing, and he's beating the wrong guy. Brian saw who took the dope, but he doesn't say anything, and the guy who took the dope's right next to him. Anyway, Brian knows who did it, like I said, and he basically gets it from the guy, and the guy was gonna buy a hooker with it and go to Mexico or something. He was gonna run away with her, and the only way he could get the hooker was if he gave the guy dope. Okay, makes sense. So Sadie calls the cops on Emma, secretly. Emma doesn't know she's upstairs, Ryan's upstairs, because Sadie, of course we know Sadie's a cold-hearted bitch and everything. She's really dangerous. She's crazy. She's a psychopath, but yet she shows her true colors to Emma when she's in the tub and all that, and she's like, Charlie uses you like any other girl. And, they basically think you're special and all that. And then Emma's like, when was the last time he touched you? And I was like, ooh. That goes down. Brian gets a pic of a bunch of dead people because he's going to end up going to Guapo and say, hey, I got the guy who stole your dope. Here he is. He's dead. So basically to do that, so he goes to the forensic and all that and snaps a few photos. Of course, David Duchovny's doing a few jokes there. Guapo ends up trusting him. It's like, you're a badass. Remind me not to steal from you. So, supposedly, so that happens. Hodiak is talking to the snitch, and the snitch works for another police investigator, and he's part of the Black Panthers and everything. So we end up finding out that he killed Bunchy's brother, and Bunchy saw the confession and everything, and that's pretty much that. He does Hodiak does his magic. He's like, yeah, all you have to do is sign a paper, and you're free to go. There you go. All that. I love the way David Duchovny just does his role, man. He's so freaking amazing, and I love Hodiak. So, the guy killed Arthur. Emma is locked up in jail. Also, Rick leaves because his parents get him out, so that's Rick. Bye-bye, Emma. Manson will sign papers because the mom had papers we're gonna go half on this $1,500 farm. You get money, I get money. Oh, good there. Sam leaves Emma. Sam goes and sees Emma and Joe already towards the end of the episode, and basically he's like, if you're going to be with Manson, this is a life that you deserve. Locked up here in jail. Boom. That was pretty freaking intense there. So Charlie ends up hitting his mom, and basically he's like, you want to go on a trip? And he puts the acid in his mom, and basically she is raped by Roy and his deviant young motorcycle gang. So that's pretty gross. And at the end, I love it. Manson looks at the camera. He's like, I was like, every time that gets me, man. So what did I think about this Aquarius episode overall? Let me get to my pros first and the cons. First off, the ending of this episode, man. Again, just the way that Manson, we all know the story of Manson and everything, man, but doing that to his mom, dude, that is super freaking intense and scary and horrifying and creepy at the same time. And when he looks at the camera, that's an A ending in my book. I'm not giving the episode an A, but the ending, freaking amazing. Love the music in here, man. We have a lot of great music in here. I already forgot. It's been since yesterday since I saw the episode, but a few of the music in here, man, I definitely know, and I sing along to it. Sometimes I was getting a little bit distracted by the music, and I was like, oh man, I gotta pay attention to the scene. Also, Manson, the actor who plays Charles Manson is fantastic, and again, he fits this role so very well. He should have got an Emmy nomination for the way he is even portraying the character. It's really very talented man. It's crazy and messed up. I already told you with Manson, the way he did to his mom and Guapo. Guapo was beating down on that guy, and he's a psychopath also, so you better watch out, Brian, because one day he's going to break loose on you. So Guapo is amazing. It's intense. Emma, I love the way Emma kind of doesn't want to be back with Charlie, but then again she does, so it's kind of a back and forth thing, and basically she doesn't know. She's a lost, 16-year-old. Brian and the dead pictures, that was one of the funniest parts of the whole episode, and David Duchovny always brings some funniness to the episodes as well. Those are the pros. Now the cons. There was no emotion with Bunchy and his brother. As I'm saying this, I probably should have cried. I didn't. There was nothing really to cry about, just the way it was acted out. I'm not saying it was bad acting or anything, but there was nothing there to be like, oh, okay, so Brian and Manson were more of a better storyline than Sam Hodiak's mission in this episode, you know? Sam's dad. At the end of the episode, you already forget that Sam's dad. I didn't write it down in there because it's not even a noteworthy scene. The whole beginning episode with his dad, that wasn't even, enough with this whole Sam's son storyline. I'm really tired of that already, of the whole war thing. You should have finished that 5-6 episodes ago instead of dumping it towards the season finale. It's just not worth it. I really don't care for that storyline. And again, there's too many storylines going on. You have Brian's storyline, what about his wife? You have Charmaine's storyline, you have Lou's storyline, you have Manson's, and you have just the weekly cases. So there's a lot of things going on, and we need to stop dilly-dallying and just do 2 or 3 instead of 4 or 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this Aquarius episode a B+. It's a good episode overall. It's not great, it's not bad, but I definitely enjoyed myself a few parts. Manson was the best part of the whole episode, and Brian with Guapo. Better than Sam Hodiak's part in this. Still, Sam brought the funniness to it. Still could have been a little bit better, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed, man. Don't forget, this Thursday night I review Fantastic Four, and the weekend or Friday I will be reviewing The Gift with Jason Bateman, directed by Joel Edgerton. Thanks again for watching. Do not forget, you watch my Wayward Pines reviews. Wayward Pines finished. I got 5 likes on that. I will be doing a Season 2 predictions video, man. Thanks again for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed, like I said. And I'll see you next week when the smock be with you always.